Hey, it's John and Mike, brew-dudes.com, and I know we shared some hop analysis last week. Looking at the views, it wasn't, tremendous or anything like that, but we've got beer this week and we're gonna talk about it. This is what you guys like. This is the 2020 Harvest Ale brewed with my homegrown Chinook hops, and because Mike doesn't have a beer, he's gonna pour a beer. This is another contraption that we got. It's from Growler Works. It's the U Keg 128. That's 128 ounces. The copper styling of this. So
it's very nice.
He's pouring beer, and hopefully you're getting some rad beer pour footage for that particular brew. So this is my Harvest Ale. Let me go through the ingredients and all that stuff, and we can talk about it. Okay. So this is a 5-gallon batch. Start off with a 6.5-gallon volume for the boil. 10 pounds or 4.5 kilograms of Maris Otter. 1 pound or 0.45 kilograms of the blonde RoastOat Malt that we got from Homegrown last year.
That is tremendous stuff.
It's been sitting in my fridge since then. I finally had the reason to brew with it. And then 1 pound or 0.45 kilograms of flake barley, because I've got flake barley.
Why not? Why
it's
not?
kind of like your weird malt that you're trying to get rid of.
Yep.
So I get all this flake barley. All right, and then let's go on to the hops. Before I knew the alpha acids, I just went with it. 2 ounces, 57 grams of Chinook hops. First wort hopping, like right before the boil started, I put it right in. And then with 15 minutes to go in the boil, another 2 ounces or 57 grams of Chinook hops. And then right at flame out, 3 ounces, 85 grams. Threw in a Whirlflock tablet at 15 minutes to go in the boil as well. Fermented with US 05 yeast. Starting gravity was 1056, final gravity was 1011. That's a 5.9% alcohol for this beer. And that's what I got. That is this. So I think it finished pretty clean. There's a lot of like hoppy American flavors and stuff.
Yeah.
And it blends well with the malt on the aroma. And I think it's that blonde roast oat that I'm picking up a lot.
Yeah, I can get like it's funny in this style versus throwing that in like the brown ale that I did and stuff. I'm getting a subtle toast in there, very subtle. But it works, it's nice. But aside from that, I can't believe how hop forward and how hop complex this is. I'm getting the very first whiff I got off of it after I poured it with the fresh aroma coming out of it. I mean, I got like some grapefruit, I almost got like some pineapple, but there's a pininess to it. And on the flavor profile, there's a little bit more of that classic American citrusy fruit.
Yep.
But there's a lingering resinous thing in the back of my molars that's like pretty nice. I mean, as far as this style, like an American style pale ale goes, I just can't believe how good those hops are performing here. This is just stunningly good.
You like it?
Stunningly good, yeah. It's not necessarily the style that I gravitate towards, like that sort of, just to use the term, West Coasty, or we'll say traditional, classical American pale ale.
Sierra Nevada. That's what I'm trying to go for here.
But I've always stayed away from Chinook for that reason. I like Cascade, I like Sierra Nevada, but Chinook's just a little bit more pine aggressive. And it definitely shows up here a little bit, but there's enough fruit quality in your locally grown stuff that it balances really nice.
That's nice. Forgot to tell, this was fermented for 14 days, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius, and then I kegged it. And I actually racked from my keg into this thing to bring it over.
Cool.
It's been sitting in this thing for a couple of days. Anyway, just on the Hopstar app. Hopstar app.
People were asking about the Hopstar.
I know.
I gotta put a link to it or something.
Yeah, I found it on Google Play, so if people are looking for it on the Apple Store, maybe it's only for Android devices. Anyway, check it out. Hopstar, 2 words. Chinook, the aromas that he has listed are basil, elderberry, fennel, grapefruit, your favorite lychee, pine, red berries, and spicy. And I think, I think mild to medium heavy, spicy, piney, and grapefruity. I always felt like, even last year's, it was interesting that how much grapefruit came out of it with like a nice piney punch.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, like, sometimes piney, you're like, ugh.
Yep.
That's not good, but I think that this is a nice balance with the citrus, and then, like you said, there's more fruitiness to it. Maybe we're getting it because I'm using that, the RoastOat Malt, maybe. But a nice clean ferment does wonders.
If I was going to have one hoppy beer in my kegerator lineup of beers, I mean, this would be perfect. This works, and this definitely scratches the hoppy itch. Like classic hoppy itch, right?
Yep.
A balance between the bitter and a balance between the aromatic flavor, so it's great.
Good. Well, again, I have 4 more gallons of this, so
excellent.
let's drink it up.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. So, grew hops in my backyard. Used it for this this beer. I should have actually watched the video from last year to like get some tips, because I think like 2 ounces at the very beginning, even at like a first wort hopping, I think is a little much. Now that I know, now that I've done the testing and I know the alpha acids are over 10%, probably can back off of that. But, maybe I do and then I brew one and it's not that great anymore, right? Maybe that's the secret trick. But I'll try to remember for next year, we'll do a little less on the full boil and then more on the front, or more on the end of the boil, and see how that works out too.
Nice.
So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate your time and your attention. We try to do this every week. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. For John and Mike, brew-suits.com, brew on.
Cheers.